Okay, we're here in round one. We have a keep. We got the Cryptolith Fragment and couple other cards. Stoic Builder's not the best card, but it will get us there. And you know, stuff to do early in the game. Grapple with the Past is a decent draw. We will very likely be playing that on turn 2. It's also good to keep Grapple in the Past in your hand if you are expecting to have your bombs die or something, but that's even better. So we'll just play our Noose Constrictor, and now we can discard cards that aren't really going to be that useful for us. Like if we want to get rid of this catalog, we can discard the Stoic Builder. Okay, so opponent's going to look for a land. But I mean, we can discard these cards if we wanted. We can discard a creature and get it back with Grapple. But it looks like we're going to be able to get in for, let's see, this is the, yeah, they can get Eldrazi's. Alright, so, yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we got a Stitchwing, which we wouldn't, so I think first we'll attack with our Noose Constrictor, and then we didn't draw land, so I think we might play our Cryptolith Fragment. It's very... I don't think having the Stoic Builder out is going to do anything for us. So getting out the Cryptolith Fragment means that next turn we can play the Enlightened Maniac, which can block the Infiltrator. And if our opponent wants to spend his turn making an Eldrazi, that's okay. Okay, no blockers. Let's see what our opponent decides. So they can draw and discard if they want. And it looks like our opponent is drawing and discarding. He's discarding wolves, so now if he makes an Eldrazi, that's okay with us because that would be his whole turn. Okay, no, it looks like our opponent has something else to do with their mana. Okay, Stitch Mangler on our Noose Constrictor, so that's fine with us. Oh, okay, great. So now we can play the Stitchwing, and our opponent really can't. Our opponent doesn't have a flyer currently, so we're going to be able to start getting in with our Stitchwing. We still have a catalog, a Grapple with the Past, we still have our Enlightened Maniac, and a Stoic Builder. So let our opponent filter through his deck a little bit. We're gonna get to attack with our Noose Constrictor, possibly even trade it off, or not even trade, possibly just discard like a catalog, kill a Stitch Mangler. He's discarding an Ingenious Scob. That's interesting, because that card is great. So he's discarding his Scob to make a Horror. I don't know, that seems incorrect. I mean, I don't know what our opponent has in his hand, but I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me. Ooh, and we draw another land, so this turn we can we can cast Enlightened Maniac and Grapple with the Past. Seems very reasonable. So let's attack with both creatures. Our opponent can attack us back for 8, but we're going to be playing Enlightened Maniac. Okay, so we can discard our catalog. Yeah, that's got to be. Or we could discard the Stoic Builder. No, I think we'll get rid of this catalog. And actually, I think we can discard both the Stoic Builder. No, I think that's fine. Just trading off the Noose Constrictor for the Pacifist seems fine. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So, but like the catalog's not doing anything for us. Okay. So second main, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, play Maniac. Got our own Eldrazi. Now we can block his Skull Creature and like trade off for his Stitch Mangler or his Eldrazi. And we get to grapple with the past on our opponent's turn. And if we don't hit anything good, we can still get our Noose Constrictor back, which is, you know, very, very reasonable. Our opponent seems to want to attack because he didn't block. All right, so we can go to blocks, block here. I think we just trade our horror for here and take 4. That seems right. Our horror for his horror. We go to 12. Also, if our opponent knocks us down, okay, he's got his Death Touch guy. It's not a big deal. We're going to knock our opponent down. Okay. And our Cryptolith Fragment is going to be able to flip. I think 2, 4, 6. So if we get the Gargoyle, we can get it. And if we draw land, also flip it. Otherwise, it's Noose Constrictor, which can block his flyer. I think I like the Gargoyle here because we can get a fast clock. Okay, yeah, and we draw the land. So right now our opponent can knock us down 2, 4, 5. So if we play the Gargoyle, attack with our Stitchwing, because that will put our opponent to 10. And then if our opponent does even 1 damage to us, we can do another damage to ourselves, flip this, and transform our Gargoyle. So, I mean, regardless, we're transforming our Gargoyle on our opponent's next turn. He's going to have to trade off his Tattered Haunter for it. But he's going to, if he doesn't do any damage to us, I mean, he's just going to be in trouble anyways. He's got to do something. Let's see. What does our opponent decide? Okay, so he is attacking. So we're gonna block. Let's see, our opponent could have like Woodcutter's Grit or something. Okay, we're gonna block here. Let's see, if we block with... Yeah, so we're gonna take 3 here, and then our opponent's gonna take 4, well 3, probably 4. They'll probably block here and trade their Tattered Haunter. So they're going to take 7 next turn and go to 2. That seems fine to me. There's not a whole lot that we get punished for here. Alright, we're going to transform this. Okay, transform that. Okay, we get a forest. So, let's see. We're definitely attacking with these 2. With these 3, our opponent can attack us back for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to get to play Stoic Builder. Okay. So, we get to attack our opponent with 3 flyers. He has to block or he just dies, right? That's, yeah. So he's probably going to trade here. And then we get hit back. He can attack back for 5. We have 2 blockers. So... yeah, so he blocks there. He's going to lose his guy unless he has some kind of spell. Play our Stoic Builder. Get back our forest. Yes, and then we play our forest and then pass it back to our opponent. Now we block his... it doesn't matter yet. Our opponent just dies. Okay, so let's see what we have for sideboarding for this match. Well, I think that's a possibility. I don't think we really need to worry too much. Our opponent seems to have some 2/3s. Let's see. There's nothing... I didn't see any flyers besides this Tattered Haunter. I mean... it seems good to me. Our opponent's going to let us probably have enough time. I didn't see any removal. Yeah, let's just run it back. Like that. I didn't see too much that was very scary. Let's see. So we got a Fragment, a Bloodbriar, and a Lashweed Lurker. Yeah, that seems like a keep. Ooh, starts off with a Prowler. So maybe that Scab would actually be pretty decent. Okay. Archives. Geist is good as well. Let's see. So we're basically going to play the Archives first, and then probably Fragment, Bloodbriar, and if we can... ooh, Savage Alliance. Not a bad draw. Yeah, it's still... if we can... so next time we're going to play our Geist. That's going to help us with our with our draws. Then Fragment will also help to cast our Bloodbriar, and once we can get our Bloodbriar down, yeah, so I think we play Mountain, Geist. Don't really need more lands, especially since we do have the Cryptolith Fragment. That's just going to be our 6th mana source. We got a Lashweed Lurker, so if he transforms this, what do you do? Drag under? Okay. I mean, that's not what we wanted, but we could always Savage Alliance. But I don't think it's necessary. I think if we can just keep our Geist on the table, that will block perfectly reasonably. And okay, he's attacking, so we're definitely blocking here. What's he got? He's got enough mana to transform it, so yeah, we're definitely blocking. He can kill our Prowler if he really wants, or our Geist. He can transform. That's his whole turn. We draw the Forest. So here we really gotta Bloodbriar. And I think we let him hit us for 4 this turn. Because next turn we can combine Savage Alliance with a block. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. So next turn we're gonna Savage Alliance away his Stag. But it doesn't look great for us. We do have a Lashweed Lurker that if we keep drawing lands, eventually we're just going to be able to play it. Ooh, Woodcutter's Grit does nothing without a creature. That would have been great. So I think we can pay the 4 mana to kill his Stag, which we just have to do. Yeah, there's no other option. So 2 damage and 1 damage each creature. Choose target creature, choose target opponent. So we could have held this to his turn and hoped that he plays like a Tattered Haunter or something like that, but we have to kill it before combat anyways, and we just get super punished if he has a counter spell of any kind, or like a Woodcutter's Grit or something like that. We just lose the game on the spot. So we're going to take a hit, go to 6, play our Cryptolith Fragment, take a hit. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I don't think we have any draws to get us out of this. So I think earlier in the game we should have just Savaged Alliance his guy. I can't think of a draw that gets us out. So 2, 4. So we have 7 mana. So we can't even Lashweed. Like if we had an 8th mana, we could Lashweed Lurker, bouncing this, block this, but yeah, no. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So the Scob is possible as a decent option. I don't know if we need this Spreading Flames. Savage Alliance seems good still. Spreading Flames does do a lot, but I think just having this 2-drop for early interaction might be a little better. Yeah, I like the 1/3 better than the 2/2. Blocks more of his things. Okay. Yeah, so we'll try this. Yes, we want to play first. So, yeah, we basically need to draw 1 land in the first, like, 2 turns. Otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. But I don't think we can really mulligan this. Grizzled Angler, Foul Emissary as early, and Cryptolith Fragments. Like, we just need to draw 1 land, and we should be fine. Let's see. Well, we drew our 8-drop, so that's justice right there. And it doesn't look like our opponent has a 2-drop, so like, okay, perfect. So I guess the question is, do we want to play our Foul Emissary first or our Grizzled Angler? And I think, or our Cryptolith Fragment. So I think if we play the Fragment, next turn we get Enlightened Maniac. If we play the Emissary, it's gonna help get to our Deep Fiend. Let's play the Fragment first. That way next turn we can play Maniac, and the turn after that we have Deep Fiend. That seems like a good line to me. Okay, he's got Scob. Okay, so yeah, we can go Enlightened Maniac, and then next turn we have the Elder Deep Fiend. I think that's better than Foul Emissary. Yeah. So Enlightened Maniac gives us our 3/2, which we can trade with his guy. Let's see. He's attacking. I think we're okay with taking 2 here. Like, what's he gonna do? Pump 1/2. We could take 4. Maybe he has a spell. We could take 5. Go to 14. I guess if his spell is like, I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah, we could like trade our token there. Maybe we should have. But now we get to attack. Okay, so it's 7 to emerge this. That takes off 4. Let's put a stop on our opponent's upkeep. Okay, so it's 7 to emerge us. That gives us 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can even play our Scob 2. So let's attack. Yeah, for 3. Scob, right? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Yeah, okay, no, perfect. And then on our opponent's upkeep, we can flash in Elder Deep Fiend and tap down his lands. Alright, so we're gonna cast at the merge, sack, blue, blue, green. Tap up to 4 permanents. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could tap his Scob down also and leave him with only 2 mana. And then next turn we're crashing in for 8. Oh, he scoops. So, I guess it doesn't matter. I think right there we would have probably tapped down the Scob, because if he doesn't have a 2-drop, we get to crash in for 9 damage. But yeah, that's round 1, so we'll see you in round 2.